Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a hot minute since I've done any kind of patch notes reading, but considering we're coming up on the second year anniversary, I thought I would make a little bit of an exception and kind of break this into two parts. So first things first, I'm going to cover the developer note 12 because that is one that I do really want to cover. And then on top of that, after I do this one, I also am going to cover the new update note, and then I'm actually going to be going over Omega Naja in her own video. I'm kind of prepping for the update that's going to be happening in the next couple hours. I'm actually recording this 12:30 my time currently, which is about, it's about what is that? 3.5 hours before the servers will go down for a little bit. That way I can get some time to make some other stuff like thumbnails and stuff like that. So this is the first thing I wanted to cover. I wanted to cover developer note number 12. The main reason why I wanted to cover that is mainly because there's a lot of little things that we're going to be talking about, some skins that we're going to be getting for Kay and Meva. Going to be kind of nice to be able to do that. We're going to be talking about the new Demiurge character, Omega Naja, talking about some rewards to be able to get some supporters for certain PvE content. We're going to get a good couple little bit, and I just want to go over that, and then I'll be covering the update as well. So, to start this off, Moon Soo Hyun, the producer of Outerplane, is announcing the second year anniversary. Take this opportunity to sincerely thank all of the masters for the wholehearted support and caring interest that we have shown over the past 2 years. Of course, there are times that they felt short, but thanks to our feedback, encouragement, and even our honest criticism, they've been able to grow one step at a time, believing that Outerplane has come this far because of us. To celebrate this meaningful second anniversary, they'll be hosting the third Outerplane Festival along with exciting events and content updates prepared to return the love our masters have shown us. So, this is getting into kind of what's going to go, kind of what we are going to be talking about. Jesus Christ, I wish I could talk. So, the Mercer Festival will be held in celebration of the second anniversary, the event offering various rewards, and even new masters can join in on the fun. So the first things first, we have Festival Bingo. If you guys have known the bingo before, that's exactly what it is. New people, basically you'll get a bingo board, and when you get bingos, you'll get rewards. You'll get rewards based on all the stamps. You'll get bonus rewards on bingos, and when you complete the board, you'll be able to move on to the next one. And the farther you get, the better and better rewards they are. Last time we did a bingo board, I think was the Chinese New Year, and part of the page was Diane's kimono skin and then Maeva's kimono skin. So I think Kay's tuxedo outfit is going to be part of it, and I don't know if Maeva's is or if that's a battle pass. I don't remember, but we'll soon find out. Exceptional rewards such as fully grown hero selection ticket and a 6-star talisman selection chest are available, so there's some nice rewards for us. They have the Demiurge contract. This event allows you to select one Demiurge hero of your choice and raise them to 5 stars. Celebrate the Mercer Festival by raising a powerful Demiurge hero. My guess is that if you probably have them at like 4-star, you will get 3 copies of them, so you could get to 5+. Because you'll get them at 3, you'll get one character, so you'll get the character, I think. That's one copy. Then you'll get them to 4-star, that's another copy. You'll get them to 4-star plus, and then you'll be able to get them to 5 stars. So realistically, they might just be giving you out basically 600 shards of whatever Demiurge character you have, or whichever one you need. Honestly, I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to throw it on my Demiurge Aste. I might want to throw it on my Meva. I might even want to throw it on my Demi Vlada. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably decide later. I just don't know yet. I like the double, whatever the fuck they're called. I genuinely cannot remember off the top of my head right now. The exclamation point, the period, I think that's funny. Showdown Frost Elves. Sweep the mischievous elves and obtain a large amount of gold and gear rewards. Large amount of gold. That's what we like to hear. I'm up to like 57 million right now, but I know one exclusive equipment will make me broke. A 6-star armor drop is guaranteed, and you can also obtain new legendary gear exclusive to Frost Elves. Frost Elf exclusive equipment obtained from this dungeon has a very low enhancement cost, making it a great aid for masters aiming for rapid growth. Exclusive to Frost Elves. So I'm wondering if this is going to be, you know, the 3 Frost Elves that we have, and it's just going to be gear for them. If that's the case, that's a little not great. I understand wanting to do something with the Frost Elves, considering they've been kind of in the dark for a while, but making gear specifically for them is kind of concerning. Other than, unless they have some gear that's going to be really, really sick, that's actually going to make them change the game altogether. Change like their kits or interact with their kits in such a way that it's really going to make a difference. That's the only way I can really see that happening, but I don't know if they're going to do that. The fourth thing, limited conquest request. You can earn scientific inheritance based on the amount of stamina consumed while proceeding across the entire Mercia region. Scientific inheritance contains rewards that will delight both new masters and experienced masters, such as the Transit Stone set, upgrade / trust level growth items, nice, quirk enhancement materials, that's a good thing, exclusive equipment, and talisman enhancement materials. Interesting. Don't miss out and claim all the event rewards during the festival period. So we're probably going to have, unless this is what this is. I don't think that's it though. Basically, from my understanding is it's just going to be, here's a bunch of stuff to get some gear going. Quirk enhancement materials for those of us who need a little bit help with quirk. I've been kind of lackluster on mine, so I know I need that. Exclusive equipment, I don't know what that means. If that's going to be us getting characters EEs for free, or if that's going to be us like getting items specific to characters, or if it's just going to be some stuff that will help us just get them to level 10. I don't know yet. And talisman enhancement materials. I like talisman enhancement materials. I literally haven't enhanced a single talisman, mainly because I haven't decided which ones I want to keep yet. So, don't miss out and claim all the event rewards. Of course, the 2nd anniversary event story. Congratulations to our dearest. A story about Eva preparing a celebration for Kay, who has been through tough times. He sure fucking has. A lighthearted story and plenty of rewards, including special costumes for Kay and Monad Eva. Visit the event shop, which refreshes daily to obtain and use a variety of helpful items. Frankly, I think he looks pretty clean in that tux. Looks pretty nice. I like the pocket watch-esque kind of thing. I like the chain still, giving that Kay flair. I like that design a lot. I also like her design, very brushing back the hair. I like that design a lot. I like that a lot. I would have a hard time picking this one over. I would have a hard time picking the kimono dress over this one, if I'm being totally honest. Of course, we're going to get that new demi-hero. Obviously, we know it as Omega Naja, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Introducing a new event that will begin with the festival and remain available afterwards. This is going to be a permanent thing, I think. The Mercia Supporters event for new masters will begin in a relay format after the current 7-day check-in mission event ends. In this event, you can choose either the light or dark element and obtain carefully selected heroes aligned with your choice. Depending on the element you choose, you can obtain up to 3 heroes during 1 week of missions. Weekly missions will continue in a relay format, and a new hero will join you upon each completion. Plenty of rewards will also be provided to help you grow your heroes, so try to build an even stronger team. Existing masters will not be able to participate in this event's missions, but will receive the following rewards instead. Please take note. Light / dark 3-star hero selection ticket, so you can pick 2 of the 6. Intermediate skill choice manuals by 50, professional skills manuals 20. I'm excited for that 50. Holy shit, is that a lot? And the claim period is after the maintenance on the 25th. Am I reading that right? Am I dumb? Hold on. That doesn't make... Hold on. So, this is backwards, I think. So I'm just going to try to read this backwards. It looks like this will be available on June 6th, I think. For us. I think that's what it looks like. Yeah. Because this is down there. So I believe it's that. But hear me out. So this is going to be a nice way to get 300 shards of whatever character you need. I'm already going to pick Drakon. I want to get her to 6 stars really, really bad. So I'm probably just going to slam them into Drakon and call it a day. Mainly because both my Nella and Hild are already 6 stars. My Iota, I'm kind of ignoring Iota if I'm being totally honest. I don't really care. Akari, you need her, I think, at 4 stars, and she's fine for any PvE content. Diane is nice and everything, but of all of the characters, the one I probably need the most is Drakon for world boss damage, if I'm being totally honest. Free recruitment opportunity to celebrate the Mercer Festival. To celebrate the second anniversary, up to 200 free recruitment opportunities will be provided through various event rewards. Don't miss your chance to recruit for free. So, we will be getting lots of shit. Round 1, after the maintenance that happens tonight, and before the maintenance of the next update, a total of 100 limited recruitment tickets will be given out. And then also round 2, after the maintenance that happens tonight, to the next update before the maintenance, a total of 1,000 Call of the Demiurge events will be given out. So this is going to be huge, you guys. 1,000 of them is 10 multis for Call of the Demiurge. If you are needing specific characters to get 6 stars, this is definitely now the time to try to do that. 100%. My wife has been talking about playing this game mainly because she wants to know my obsession with collecting all of the different waifus and getting the skins for them, and I totally understand. If she wants to actually still play, I will probably talk to her about starting soon, or maybe starting tomorrow, so she can get all these rewards, because frankly, these rewards are kind of nutty, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so upcoming content update. First one is Monad Gate. First of all, we sincerely apologize to the masters who have been looking forward to the update for its delay. Well, we appreciate that. Monad Gate, which was previously introduced in the developer's note, is finally here. Perfect! We will finally be able to introduce it to our masters starting with the May 20th update. So we'll have to wait another 2 weeks in order to get this, but that's okay. Monad Gate features roguelike elements, travel through a parallel versions of Mercia with Eva, and work to restore the twisted timeline to its original state. Unlike the previous endgame content, it is being developed with a lower difficulty level so that all masters can enjoy. We're working hard on balancing and development to ensure that the masters of all levels can have fun, so we hope you're looking forward to it. So, I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of in between the difficulty of the normal story mode and the hard story mode, and it's going to kind of be in the middle of there. And it featuring roguelike elements means that healers are going to be more important during that than they would be otherwise. Just because if it's roguelike, you're going to end up losing a lot of health on your characters, and you're really going to need to maintain that health. So healers are going to be super important. I'm already thinking of teams I'm going to be that are probably going to be shining really well in this. The first team that comes to my mind is actually someone like Nella, Gnosis, Dahlia, Hild, and probably another healer. Realistically, put Hild at the front. Hild deals with a lot of things. Gnosis Dahlia is able to just kind of nuke everything. The other one you can also run like Maxwell or Demiaste. I wouldn't really do Demiaste. I would probably do Maxwell instead. Yeah, that's the first thing that popped into my head with that one. All right, so 2, plan for improvement. Okay, so here are kind of some promises of what we're going to hopefully be doing. As new content is added, adjustments will be made to reduce fatigue from existing content and ease the overall gameplay load. That's nice. As part of the April 22nd update, the difficulty of the irregular infiltration operation was reduced, and rewards for both irregular cell and the Terminus Isle were increased. I definitely has noticed that. That has been really nice, being able to get some nice equipment from just doing the infiltration operation. That is super helpful. I've gotten like 2 or 3 pieces of gear. The drop rate is still kind of low, but frankly, you have to do so many of them that I think it's okay. In addition, features such as Pursuit Operation Sweep and other improvements are scheduled to be added in July. So Pursuit Operation Sweep. So we have the Infiltration Operation, which is the one on the right, I think. Yeah. Infiltration Operation is on the right. So that one is nice because that one's just going to be a lot of what we farm. Pursuit Operation Sweep, being able to just sweep the first part is going to be super, super helpful. Hopefully will get us through a lot of our stuff a lot faster. Finally, in response to feedback from many masters, features such as Reforge All and Enhance All will be added in July to make Gear Reforge and Skill Enhance more convenient, alongside the previously requested inventory expansion. Woohoo! Yay! No more 700 inventory slots. Thank fuck. We definitely have really needed some more inventory slots. I found myself filling that bitch up more and more. I have to take more and more time every weekend to just go through and trash a bunch of crap. But I'm glad we're getting some more inventory. Gear Reforge is going to be really nice because if you have a bunch of speed gear, you're basically just going to be able to click on a bunch of it, hit Reforge All. It's going to reforge all of it, and then you can go through and see which ones you want to keep and which ones you want to toss immediately. The skill enhance, I'll be honest, I didn't really know the skill enhance was an issue. I didn't really have that much of an issue, but I'm constantly enhancing skills, so I don't have a lot of books piled up. I know there are probably a lot of people who have like 100 books piled up, hundreds and hundreds of books piled up, and they're just not sure what to do with it. Content and improvement schedules are subject to change depending on the development status. So, depending on if they get delayed or not, we should be seeing it somewhere in July, but of course it could change. I like the red. Makes it a little bit nice. Developer's Note thank you gift. Remember, pop this in Outer Note 12, you'll get 500 ether. It's not a lot of ether, but it's going to help coming into some nice free summons. Yeah, they're not giving us a lot of ether for the code. However, they're giving us, 200 free recruitments anyway, because Lamau, which I do appreciate. Moving on. Take a look here. I think this is... Let's see. I want to go to this, I think. Oh. Well, this isn't what I wanted. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think this is what we want. There we go. Cool. Okay. Give this a second to load. So, this is GM Proxon. So, we are going to be taking a look at this. I'm going to be skipping Omega Naja first. The reason why I'm skipping Omega Naja initially is because I'm going to be covering her in her own video, and this video is already going to be kind of long as it is. I'm just going to go back and talk to her by herself, or talk about her by herself, mainly because I think there's a lot to unpack with her, and I want to do that in its own video, mainly because just from me skimming her skills and looking at what her kit is, I'm honestly super stoked for it, and I'm excited to see what she can do. So, let's take a look at what we have in store for you this week's update. Players will be able to experience this update in-game following the maintenance. Please see below for more detail. So, we're going to skip Omega Naja for a second. Okay. Mersha Festival. The Mersha Festival, which we will be enjoying with our masters, will be held for 8 weeks. So, 8 weeks. Make sure you log in every day. Please join us for the 5 events that we have prepared as a token of our gratitude. First, the festival check-in event. So the first part of it is we're going to have 100 limited recruitment tickets that we're going to get from this. Then the next one is going to be 1,000 Call of the Demiurge event. I believe we'll both be using these if you want to summon Omega Naja. By the way, the recommended is if you're going to be using Omega Naja for PvE, you get her to 4 stars. If you're using her for PvE, definitely want to get her to 6 stars. That's the only thing I'm going to talk about her though. I realized I broke my own promise. Oh, and here's the bingo event for the people who are curious, who have never seen it. The festival bingo event, this is what the bingo board looks like. This probably is a full-grown character, so 150 shards kind of thing. It looks like you're just going to be using 500 stamina every day, and you'll get all of the tokens and be able to move on. I'm wondering if they do this exactly like they did before, which was you can only get to board 7 or 8 before you couldn't do it anymore, and you would have to buy the rest. I don't know if they're going to do it this time or not, but it looks like you can get 500 every day. So if you get 500 every day, that's not going to be too bad. We'll have to definitely do some math and figure that out. Okay. Complete daily missions and earn bingo points using during the event period. The mission 100 stamina, 300, 500. You get bingo points. You get 500 if you do 500. Basically, you'll get, a point for every stamina you use or something like that, whatever that ratio is. Every time you reach bingo points in different intervals, you'll earn bingo tickets. You can use these tickets to enter the bingo draw. During the bingo draw, a random number between 1 and 25 will be selected, and numbers that have already been drawn will not appear again. Upon completing a bingo, you will receive the corresponding rewards. Once you've collected all rewards on a bingo board, you will advance to the next bingo board. There are 10 bingo boards in total, and you will receive completion rewards for each board you finish them. So the individual bingo tile reward, the first page, is this just going to be the whole first page of stamina? I really hope that's not the case. Individual bingo tile reward. I think that's exactly what it is. Oh. No, am I being dumb right here? How many? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm not exactly 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 72. There are 75 different rewards. Okay. So there are 75 different rewards. That's interesting. I don't exactly know what that means. If I'm being totally honest. I guess we'll find out. Bingo line, the first one is just a bunch of gold. Next one is intermediate skill manuals. Those are going to be really nice. The third page is gold. The fourth page is legendary quality present selection chests. Fifth page is gold. Sixth page is also gold. Seventh page is purple stardust. Eighth page is gold. Ninth page is purple memory stones. And 10th page is more gold. That is a shit ton of gold, by the way. I'm not going to do the math, but that is a shit ton of gold. Bingo point achievement reward. So we can do the math actually if we really want to right here. Required bingo points, we need 17,500. And if you get 500 every day, let's see, if you get 500 tokens every day, how long does the event last again? If it's 2 weeks, let's see. Festival check-in. So it looks like it's going to last the month. I think, maybe? I don't know. Hold on. Do we have it anywhere? Daily purchase limit 100? Can we buy bingo points? Because I feel like a lot of people are going to be buying some. Okay, so I'm not sure. But if that's 17,500 and you get 500 every day, that's 35 days. So that's 35 days that we'd have to play this event in order to get it all. Take 17. Hold on. Did I do that math right? $17 by 2 is like... Oh, I didn't do that math right. 34. Oh, no, I did do it right. 35 days. Yeah, I did that math right. I should quit doubting myself. So we'd have to play this event for 35 days. The problem is if we start on the 7th and we end on the 4th, that's not 35 days. So I guarantee we'll have to buy some. We're going to have to either purchase some, but it says that right here, it says bingo points purchased. You can purchase 100. If you can get 600 every day instead of just the 500, you probably will be able to catch up pretty quickly. And you probably will be able to max it out for free if we can buy 100 tokens every day. Because now if you take 17,500 and divide it by 600, what is that? Hold on, I'm pulling out my calculator here. I want to make sure you guys are informed. Divided by 600 is 29 days. You'll have to take 30 days because it's like 29 and some change. So you'll have to play this for all of 30 days. And again, the problem is still there because if it starts on the 7th and ends on the 4th, you're still missing 3 days. So we'll probably have to buy some bingo coins if you want all the rewards. But the first page reward is a full-grown 3-star hero selection ticket. The next one is professional skill manual, the red ones. The third one is full-grown 3-star hero selection ticket, Oath of Determination, 2 Oaths of Determination. Why does that name not ring a bell? Oath of Determination? That doesn't ring right in my head. We'll figure it out. Full-grown 3-star hero selection ticket, full-grown 3-star hero selection ticket. There's the 6-star legendary talisman selection chest. That's probably where you will end up. Probably. You should be able to get this realistically almost every time. Full-grown 3-star hero selection ticket. Honestly, if you don't get to 10, you're probably fine with the last Oath of Determination. Unless you really want that full-grown 3-star hero selection ticket, which will probably be 150 shards of whoever you want. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 150 shards. So you can get a couple things 3-starred if you want to. Or 6-starred if you want to. Demiurge contract. You can select one of the Demiurge characters and form a contract. Selecting a contract character will provide a 3-star hero. If you have all of them, I'm not entirely sure. The contract character cannot be changed once selected, so pick carefully. You can grow your character to 5-star during the 5-week event period, basically get a star every time. You can pick between Monad Eva, Demi Stella, Demi Drac, Demi Este, or Demi Velada. You can't pick like Gnosis Beth or anybody like that. So the original 5. Here's 4 Showdown Frost Elves. If you can clear certain stages by consuming stamina, you will receive gear as a reward. So legendary weapon, legendary accessory, legendary armor, set effects. I'm curious what we got here. So Fierce Frost Sword, attack, and then attack, defense, health. Sturdy Frost Sword, Swift Frost Sword, Astute Frost Sword, Gentle Frost Sword, all with attack, defense, or health percentage. Fierce Frost Talisman, 1 of accuracy, evasion, heals when hit, attack percent. I think so my guess is that the fierce one is going to be an attack set. The sturdy one is going to be like a defense set. Okay, so the fierce one is for strikers. The sturdy ones are for defenders. The swifts are for assassin or the ranger characters. Astute is probably the mage. And then the gentle is probably or maybe astute is healer and then gentle is the mages. Something like that. That's my guess, at least. 4 subsets are applied randomly, of course. Okay, moving on. I'm curious what this is going to be. You can receive scientific inheritance based on the amount of stamina consumed, and you can earn various rewards by opening it. You can select 1 per day from the rewards list. So we get Transit Stone set chests, which is 2 totals and 1 individual. Oath of Determination, Book of Evolution, Quirk Enhancement Set Chest, so 150 Proof of Destiny, 30 Token of Connections. That's going to be really helpful for the Adventure License ones, I believe. The Memory Stone, Blue Memory Stone, Purple Memory Stone, Stardust Set, on an Armor Glue Knight. Armor Glue Knights are nice. I won't lie. I've been enjoying those a lot. I'm sitting on like 12 of them. A new area will be updated with normal and hard difficulty. Season 3 normal area 7 will be unlocked upon clearing Season 3 normal area 6. And then the hard mode will be unlocked once you beat it on normal. Missions for stage 7 will be added to Iota's guide quest. A total of 11 missions will be added. Rewards such as Time Reminder and Transit Stone can be obtained. Time Reminders are nice. An event dungeon. A congratulations to our dearest. I like this. This is a nice little... Oopsies. Not what I wanted to do. This is nice. I like that. I really like that as a little... as a thing. Oh, crap. There we go. A new event area, a congratulations to our dearest, will begin. The event dungeon consists of 1 part, and the event shop will run for 5 weeks. This is going to be a really long update. They're not going to touch this update for a month. It looks like. So them not touching it for 35 days is going to be super nice for us. Being able to clear a lot of this stuff. Clear Normal Adventure Season 1 Area 3-3. Make sure you clear this. Yeah, from the 7th to the 4th before the maintenance. Event shop will be from the 7th to the 11th. Oh, okay. So we'll have an extra week for the shop and then 4 weeks for the actual dungeon. Rank challenge will happen. The rank challenge. Oh, it's gonna release with the ranked challenge. That's what I'm reading, right? That's what you guys are reading. Okay. To access the event dungeon, and congratulations to our dearest, tap on the event story banner. You can acquire various rewards by completing missions in the event area. You can acquire a special event currency by clearing the dungeons in the event area. Repeat rewards available after initial clear. Hard mode will be made available once all the normal difficulty event dungeons have been successfully cleared. You can enter the hard mode dungeon up to 20 times per day to earn event currency. The rank challenge, you can enter the rank challenge dungeon event period. Yeah, you'll get the basic skill, intermediates, and special recruitment tickets. Makes sense. You can use invitation with an emblem acquired from playing through a congratulations to our dearest dungeon to exchange for various rewards. They're little letter things. Event bonus hero, 10% bonus from Monad Eva, 10% from Kay, 5% from Leisha, 5% from Snow. So we can get a 30% drop bonus, which is going to be kind of nice. The event rewards, you'll be able to acquire bountiful dungeon clear rewards and mission rewards, including the Monad Eva costume, One and Only Wish Eva. That is a beautiful skin. I like this a lot. It's very blue. It's very pretty. If I had it, I would find it. I had someone actually turn Maeva. They did an edit of Maeva, and they changed Maeva's outfit to be black and blue, and it looked really nice. And it actually looks kind of similar to this, which is kind of cool. There's a little video here if you wanted to watch that. I'm not going to because I'm a nerd and I'm lame. Sorry. If you clear it on normal, you'll get some gold. If you clear it on the hard mode, you'll get some skill books. You'll be able to purchase the following items by using event currency you have acquired. This is what we're excited for. The item, Chibi Dress Monet Eva, for those of you who like to collect all the chibis. Profile Frame Celebrity, Oath of Determination, 20,000 gold. Refined Gluonite, Armor Gluonite, Transit Zone Individual, Transit Zones Total, Take Dish, Fondly Waiting Eva. I believe that's the skin we've had on Eva for a while in the lobbies. I was wondering when we were going to get that skin, and I think this was probably supposed to be released like a month ago when I noticed that. And they were just holding off on it until they were able to do it for this. I think it was let's implement it, and then once it was implemented, they were like, wait a minute, we shouldn't have done that. So now we can actually get that skin, which is kind of cool. I like that skin. It was kind of cute. Some more gold, some stamina. Ooh, we can actually buy stamina? Nice. Nice. Daily purchase limit daily on the stamina and the gold. Huh. That's not bad. I like that a lot. I like being able to buy this stuff. That's super cool. I like that a lot. Some daily ones we can get every day. Check-in event, you'll get 1,000,000 gold, 200 of the event coins, 1 professional skill manual, 1 refined gluonite, and 1 unchanging heart K, which is him in his dapper tuxedo. I like it a lot. Looks pretty clean on him. I'm curious what the shield looks like. I'm also not going to watch the video. There's Omega Nadja again. Hello. She looks kind of terrifying, I'm not going to lie. New event area, Project Twilight, will begin. The event dungeon consists of 1 part, and the event shop will run for 2 weeks. This will be released on the 13th. Yeah, looks like it will drop on the 13th. And then it will run from the 13th to the 26th. So we'll have a little mini event inside of it. All right. Again, you can just do it. Event challenge, you'll get, books and tickets. You'll get distorted space samples. This one, if you have Omega Nadja, it's 10%. Karin is 10%. Tamara is 10%. And Nadia is 10%. Interesting. And then you'll get some gold. You'll get some manuals. We'll be able to buy Authority of Archimonides. Okay, so we got a new weapon and a new accessory I'm excited to mess with. Creator Frame. Pieces of Karin, Tamara, and Nadia, for those of you who need those 6 stars. 20,000 gold, event gluonite, refined gluonite, armor gluonite. Ooh, weapon potentium, armor potentium, some transit zone individuals and totals, and some steak dish. Another part of the check-in event is stamina, distorted space fragment, intermediate skill manual, gold, and the lobby mascot chibi tuxedo K. So we'll get both of them as the little chibis. We get another world boss featuring Drakon. I'm excited for this one. 12th season of the World Boss featuring Drakon will take place according to the schedule below. Excited to see what the Drakon boss is. And finally, we get Demi Assay's costume, Garden Exile. Looks pretty cute. I like it. Looks nice. Looks clean. Looks pretty put together. I think it's a good look for her. They're making her very sexual, though. I won't lie. They're turning that up to an 11. She was already kind of sexual in everything that she said, but this is taking it another level. So new battle pass with the with her skin in it, I think. Yeah, you buy the premium pass for $11. You can get her, and you can also get the $20 for the special pass if you want it that bad. Extra pass, the regular pass rewards. I'm not going to go into that. That's the same. New packs. We have Goddess of Fortune Kappa, which is going to be $23. I'm the Delivery Knight Ember, which is going to be $23. Unfinished Youth Scotty for $23. Marching Star Hild for $23. The traditional, they do this every once in a while. They take all of the Battle Pass skins and they slap it into the store for the same amount. We'll get some new stuff here. Omega Nadja Transcend Pack, you get 150 shards, 4,500 ether, 80 legendary quality present selection chest, purchasable upon acquiring her. Of course, they're going to make you kind of go with that. I'm not going to go over all of these because this is a lot of shit here. I'm not going to deal with this, but there is some free ones. Any of those lines is the free one. Like this one is free. 50 stamina, 50,000 gold is going to be free. New user missions and reward improvements. Some rewards in the new user 7-day event and check-in event will be improved. So if you're starting the new game, it's going to be super nice. Hero Mene can be acquired and grown to 5 stars, so another revive healer, the first one. The 2 area clear events will be merged and their rewards will be improved if you are progressing through new user benefit mission at the time of the update. A 3-star men will be sent via in-game mail during maintenance to allow you to purchase the men package. If you already own Mene, 150 Mene pieces will be given instead. Martial supporters events, so the same ones: Akari, Drakan, Diane, Iota, Hild, Nella. For those, their whole thing. For us who are not eligible for the new user missions, we'll get 2 of the light and dark 3-star hero selection ticket, 50 intermediate skill manuals, and 20 of the professionals. Monthly check-in rewards will be improved. The time required to reach the final reward will be shortened from 4 weeks to 15 days, acquiring you to earn more ether. So they're just going to take it and they're just basically going to shrink it down and then double it, I think is what they're going to kind of do. So we'll be able to cover a lot more stuff faster. The order of events displayed on the integrated event list UI will be changed. The description of Karin's ultimate skill, Final Cleanup, Scotty's skill 2, mid-range acrobatic shooting, and Ray's exclusive plus 10 enhancement will be partly changed before when attacking irregulars, and then after when attacking irregular monsters. So I did notice this, that it did it on everything, not just the bosses. It did on everything. And I was just thinking that it would work on just the bosses, but it didn't. Here's some error fixes. So Luna was attacking as a finisher skill chain that was broken, where the irregular's queen basic attack was displayed differently from its actual specifications. Attacks all enemies. It will now just attack an enemy. Fixed an issue where the background of monsters appeared abnormally when in battle with Grand Calamari in the Adventure License weekly missions. Yeah, he's always been a little funky. Fixed an issue where a red dot appeared on the joint challenge banner when reloading the game after using all daily entry count and claiming all available rewards. That was kind of not too bad. Fixed an issue where the world boss ranking was displayed based on the normal league when viewing friend info. Fixed an issue where red dot continued to appear in Adventure Survey Hub even after all free Survey Hub items have been purchased. Jesus Christ. I'm running out of the ability to talk. Fix an issue where Luna's modeling was displayed differently from the intended design. Fix an issue where the selected gear would not appear after applying a gear filter on the change gear screen. Fix an issue of the skill description, you must be the enemy for Blazing Knight Meteos, was incorrectly displayed in stages 7 to 10 of special request identification. Before after being hit, counterattacks an enemy if 5 Fierce Ember are held. After being hit, counterattacks all enemies if 5 Fierce Ember unique resources are held. Fix an issue where purchases made from certain shops did not count towards progress for the weekly mission and make 15 shop purchases. Fix an issue where fixed damage based on target's max health was not displayed correctly under certain conditions. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me while I went through everything. The only thing I didn't go over was all of the purchasable things. Mainly because if you care, you'll read it yourself before you go through. I'm not going to read this because I'm not going to promote you having to pay to play this game. However, I do a little bit because I like this game. And if you want to, you totally can. Just remember, as people like to forget, even watching the ads for that free stamina is supporting the game because they do make money from those ads. You can do it if you would like to. So you totally have the ability to do that if you would absolutely want to. You also have the ability to totally ignore it if you want to. It doesn't really matter to me. Just know that any support is better than no support if you really are looking forward to supporting this game. Now, I'm going to end this video here, but the next video I'm going to hopefully be releasing directly after this one is talking about Omega Nadja. And I hope you guys tune in for that video. And I will see you guys in the next one, which I'll be recording literally as soon as this one's over. So, be careful with that one. Peace out, guys.